are you sure you can get a better life or whatever? Yeah, lah, a lot of the things that is taught until like you won't feel good, and you will feel like very very bad or whatever.
Hello and what is up everybody, my name is Raymond and welcome back to another brand new video. As you all know, in most of my past videos, I usually just do drum covers with a lot of the transcriptions written at the bottom. But this time I want to try a brand new series where I get a chance to talk to other musicians, especially drummers in the music industry that has not only survived but thrived, especially in this place which we call Malaysia. So as you all know, I am also a Malaysian and I'm so excited to get the chance to actually start this new series and talk to all sorts of musicians, starting with drummers, and who knows, eventually let's see where it leads to. Alright, so our first guest for this very first podcast is a Roland drum artist. He is also a Dixon drum artist and also is endorsed by Alpha Drumworks. He has his own music studio called Bobo's Music Studio. It is none other than Edwin Boon. Hi Edwin.
Hi everyone. Hi Raymond. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks. And yourself?
Yeah, same. Just finished all my wedding preparation. Now everything are done ready lah. Yes, great.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yes. Congrats on the wedding, by the way.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, welcome to the club of married men. So,
then I think I should assign the masterclass from you about how to become a good husband.
Right. The only thing you have to do is just listen to what your wife says, and then that's it.
Thanks for advice.
Okay, so of course, all right. So for the audience who don't really know much about you, would you like to also tell them a little bit about yourself?
Oh, okay, Ken. Hey, hi everyone. My name is Edwin. So I'm the drum teacher, a drummer, and of course, also become a drum educator also lah. So basically, my day life mostly like 6 days a week, so teaching, and Sunday will be at the time spent for families for sure. So yeah, and my teaching hour is quite close to like 9 to 6 or 9 to 7 daily from Monday to Saturday, right? So if sometimes if some drummer like resident drummer ask me for substitute to replacement, if time allow I will go as well. Yeah, so I've been teaching quite close to 13 years already. So from past 10 years ago, I'm quite enjoy what I'm doing now, especially when teaching drums lah. So that's why right now I'm keep continuing all what that the passion I like it. Not to say I don't like to play drum. Yes, I am. But if you say like for those like I want to deliver information to my students, so that's why I'm quite keen to do on the education stuff lah until right now. Yeah.
That's excellent, man. So what actually got you started drumming in the first place?
Okay, so basically it's like this. Maybe my background is a little bit different from now generation, the generation of the kids. Like if they like it, they saw all the video from social media or YouTube or Instagram, whatever. They will request parents, then parents will send them to the music school. But my way is different because when I started knowing drum is because of my school lah. When secondary school, when I aged 13. I was a class start from remote classes, not from direct from one. So I found that why not to learn something new. So that's why my high school get the marching band, band to the 2 to 30 years ago. So why not give yourself a try? So try, then until now. So actually from when I high school, I didn't touch too much on drums. Most of the time I touch is more on the marching snare drums. So my first drumming playing everything is start from traditional grip. Then after that, yes, my background is more from marching band side. Then I will tend to learn a lot of rudiment stuff. So after that, I found that playing drum is more cool because it's one person to handle everything. But of course, it will concern a lot of all the coordination stuff. So that's why okay, I want to try to keep and learning. Then why not like try some rudiments to apply to the modern drums here lah. So that's why all my students are quite enjoy what I'm taught them, especially on rudiment stuff. So can enhance their technical side and enhance their in the exam what they what the examiner want and what the exam board syllabus they request more strong of the technical side lah. So this is my I think it's my stronger point to teach my students. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you started off as a marching drummer, learning all of the rudiment stuff. So was it difficult trying to actually apply it into a drum set where you have to utilize it on toms, hi-hats, as well as you also have to use your feet? So did you have trouble starting at doing that as well?
Yes, actually, because last time like my feeling is more on like just hand on it. Okay, people say yeah, even those my all the exam last time like Rock School or Yamaha before, they also give me some comment that okay, very well attempt everything on very nice technical strokes or whatever, but if based on another professional drummers or experienced drummers will give me some advice like try to do other things different, because they realize that my techniques most of the time are more on hand, both hands playing. So after that I will try to get some resources. Of course I try to attend the normal drum lessons, like go to the music school, and then the story is become like after 1 month only, then the teacher like don't want to talk to me anymore. It's quite funny because the teacher say that actually you know a lot of things, you just lack of your practicing only. If you have a opportunity, if you have a places you can put your own drums, then he told me I believe you have a better drumming career. This is what he told me lah, right? So yes, that means that after 1 month then disappeared already. Then the teacher like disappeared. I want to get his contact, also cannot already anymore. So it feel weird. So no choice, because that time is quite close to YouTube era, 908 09 if I'm not mistaken. So I try to get all the resources from YouTube as a beginning. After that, I joined Yamaha. I have opportunity to attend all the teacher training class, and we meet a lot of seniors instructors, so they taught me a lot of things lah. Until right now, I never stopped learning. As a 6 day always a drum teacher, so I always told myself, no matter how my schedule is very packed or whatever, right now as a husband also, so I will try to commit to get lesson every year by maybe like year end. As our drum teacher here, year end is our best holiday timing, so I will try to pick 1 or 2 days to attend drum courses. But I'm the person is quite comfortable to learn everything from online, so it's because of COVID learn more things already. So that's why right now whatever I learn, everything from online straight away, learn from all the international drummer. Yeah.
Oh wow, so you get a chance to learn a lot from international drummers as well. So then may I ask, like, who are some of your inspirations growing up as a musician, becoming a drummer professionally?
Wow. If you say first one, I would say it's Mike Johnston, because the first video I'm watching him is about how he teaching songo beats. Then after that, oh okay, this drummer is so amazing, and then I like the way he's teaching, so it will give me more inspiration and motivation to work it hard, all those my exercises and the playing stuff. After that, if you say the second mentorship drummer, my favorite drummer definitely is Mr. Benny Greb from Germany lah. Yeah. Then if you say online, yes, I attend Annika masterclass before, after she launching her metal book called the Pet Book. Yeah, so I attend his masterclass before, and then a lot of international drummer also. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So some of these drummers are actually like the really, really good ones as well. I actually have that similar background where in the past I also watched a lot of Mike Johnston. I think he is one of the pioneers of online education actually, because I remember starting watching him on YouTube as well, like thinking, wow, he's got really good stuff, and just like that I just wanted to do more as well. So knowing from your side, right, what was it like actually learning from attending masterclasses such as from Annika Niles, or do you also attend a masterclass with Benny Greb before, right, in the past?
Yes. It was on before COVID, 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2019 February. Yeah. So this is the only one masterclass I learned like face to face, like physical one. So from Benny Greb, yes, for sure. Maybe share the experience. So if you say that master class meaning, because a lot of people will misunderstand, like there's some of the master class you have to like jot down what you want and what you're expecting the instructor or maybe the drummer can deliver the info for you. Second way, people may thinking, I saw whatever you play on YouTube and from your music album, so I want you one to teach me how to do that. So it's really depending how what you want, the way of your thinking. Let's say for Benny Greb, right? So definitely, if you have the opportunity to attend his master class, he won't design or fix whatever he want to teach. If you have a chance, I really encourage everyone. If you have a chance, right, even to myself, if my times and financial wise can support again, I would definitely go learn another time. Maybe Raymond will have a question. Why go for another time? Because you already attend already. What for? Because let's say like he hosts a drum master class, drum camp in one country. The way he's teaching is different because he's not purposely to structure out what he want to teach. He will ask you. Let's say like this drum camp got 20 drummers or 30 drummers. He will ask one by one, what you're expecting these 3 days, 2 nights, or 4 days, 3 nights that you want to learn from me. So he will jot down. Seriously, 30 drummer, he write down 30 things. Then after the last day, he will say, ask all of us, am I answer your all question that you want to learn? Then all of us say yes. So I believe if have a chance, he will host another drum camp from another Asian country. I wish that he will come back again on Singapore or maybe Taiwan again or maybe Thailand. I definitely want to join. So because you will learn something is not from him. It's from like the other drummers concerned. And then he will ask Benny Greb, and Benny Greb also able to answer. It's not about, sometimes it's not on the technical stuff. It's also about on stage and also on drum tuning and drum setup. Of course, with the more common things, people will ask, how many hours practice? If I'm not mistaken, he will answer every day when he free. I mean off season, there is no drum cleaning on or any the moving parts band. There's no concert at the off season. Then he will say the most of the time he will spend for practicing. So it will reflect back to us. If you really want to commit one things, right, it's depending how much you want to spend it, right? So yes, of course, if you sometimes I might not say that if you spend more time, that means you will get more result. But he will always ask us, if you really want to go for 4 hours practice a day, are you sure these 4 hours you will learn something quick? Are you the person like prefer like 4 hours practice per day, or you are the person prefer 1 hour per day? That's it. So, but for me, like, after he will ask us about this, all those questions, so then we will digest. Of course, it's not only teaching us on in terms of technique parts. Sometimes mentorship he will talk us a lot. This is the way I want to share it with you guys. Yeah.
Wow, that's excellent, man. I wish I could also go and attend this masterclass as well with Benny Greb. Seems like you've definitely learned a lot. So, yeah, going back to like you've attended masterclasses, you've learned marching drums, and then you transition into playing drum sets. So, exactly at what point did you decide that you wanted to pursue drumming professionally?
Okay, so back to again, because when I starting my drum from age 13, it's not from drums first, it's from a snare drum, or maybe we call tenors, multi-toms. So the way learn until the way when I can able to play drums, I don't have a proper way learning. That means that every time it's just like school band seniors they taught me, or someone just show me this way and that way. So I feel like I feel that I still got a lot of things don't know. So why today I want to become a drum educator? So I want to help for all those the next generation. I want to help them save your time. If you really want to learn drums, I will give you the step-by-step way how you can grow until that the stages you want. So that's why right now I'm quite successful. Some of my students in that case, if he or she can commit 100% of my my homework and my ideas, they definitely can finish everything that I can teach him within 4 to 5 years. It seems like you're going to high school only from 1 until from 5. Then that's it. Because the rest is same things like, I would say like same things like after finish your university, then you have time to explore for the society already. So like how to learn how to play with band, same things, how do you do your drum part, how do you recording everything, because all those are recording part sometimes, or like how to play with band, right? For me, it's like sometimes it's quite hard to teach in the classroom, unless we'll ask them to join if you have chance. Like back to 10 years ago, Rock School Malaysia always to do a band camp, can able to play with everyone. That time, I'm the one to keep commit to join the event. I hope that upcoming will have any events company will do this. I will definitely ask all my students go. Yeah, so back to the point is, I want like, until today I want to become a drum educator because I want to contribute again to the next generation to learn things step by step. This is my first point. Yes.
Oh, wow. That sounds like you're very, very committed into providing education, quality drum education for all of your students, which is fantastic to hear. And definitely you are one of the rare great teachers that can definitely do that. And I'm very happy to have you as part of our interview. So then also, does that mean that you've always wanted to be a drum educator, being a professional drummer? In the past, were you doing anything else before that, or you've always just been teaching drums your whole life?
Maybe from age 18 between age 21. Although at the same time I'm still playing drums, join community band, like a wind orchestra one. That time I still continue to help my family business. My family business is F&B line lah. So it's the way story is like, okay, that one is not to say 6 days away. I would say like 24/7 already. I would say. Then I never stop. I continue. If like have opportunity to perform or whatever, to rehearsal or whatever, I'm still going. But I won't found at that time I got improved a lot because it just maintained the same only, because most of my time like to help family. So F&B for sure. Then after that, I found that that's not my it's not my interesting things want to do lah, if you say like in career. So that's why I decided to tell my parents I want to full-time commit in my music education. So officially I would say it's from age 22, then it's like full-time become a drum educator until right now. So yeah, it's 12 years plus already. Correct. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So Ben, when you were helping out with your family business with the F&B stuff, and then decided to go and pursue music education as a viable career, was there any sort of a friction or any disagreement you had with your parents? Were they very supportive of you with that?
Of course, as in Asian country, I would say. If not, I would say sorry first. Maybe I would say maybe my family background is slightly different. Of course, they won't believe what in music education or music industry can doing well back to last time, the way they are thinking. So of course, they will give us a lot of like not encourage things lah. Like, are you sure you want to go there? Are you sure you can get a better life or whatever? Yeah lah, a lot of the things that it's not until like you won't feel good, and you will feel like very, very bad or whatever. But I told myself like I must go for it. Yes, for sure. Although my parents won't say good things to me at that times lah. So for me, I would just convert just as another motivation. The way you all like can't see any bright future on my side, or you can't see as in the music industry cannot do well, whatever. So the things that you all say like that, the way I more want to do lah. Right? So as Chinese tradition way thinking. So yeah, until now. So of course they feel happy right now. So they like just now you got introduced my profile from 2019. I also from a drum educator. I got another post. It's called school principal. As a studio owner, I have my own music centers with my partners. So Bobo's Music Studio. I also keep continue learning lah. So perhaps maybe I have my music centers already, so my family finally know that, wow, actually this music industry can do more things. Because perhaps to all the parents thinking is like, it's only play with band, okay, maybe play with club only every night, so it's no lifestyle or whatever. So after that, they understand really, like, it's not only because my parents don't know that I pursue more in the music education, because to them, because they see me what I'm doing, because I'm playing drum, so maybe they thought I'm playing drum to just do perform on the street road, in the clubs, so to get money to survive my life, So this is, they don't know that actually in music is quite versatile. It's not only for music education one. Sometimes you can, if you have some business idea, why not you can establish a music school to run a music school, or become a full-time educator or a music composer or whatever. These are things that my parents don't know. So after that, now they are finally knows how to in music industry can do a lot of things so far. Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent to know. That your parents are now being more supportive now. It's actually, I mean, I would say that you're not alone in this. So I mean, definitely, I also come up from an Asian background. We definitely have a more, what we say, a realistic mindset, our parents, because every past generation, they want the best for us, and they don't see being a music teacher or musician as a secure option with steady, stable incomes, which is in a sense true. But as long as you're able to work hard for it, you know to how to do things, then definitely things will eventually come in your way as well. So, which also leads me to the next question: is that as someone who is now owns also a music center and still doing your music teaching and also performing, what were some of the struggles or challenges that you had to face besides just your parents discouraging you from pursuing this career?
Okay, so if you say last time my career is only as a drum educator, I feel very happy. I'm not to say not happy at all. Why I would say happy is like, because it's do whatever is my it's my passion. So that's why 6 days away I'm quite enjoying. Then all those like students got any problem will help, and parents face any problem, I will try to discuss with them how to help their child to improve more, supportive or whatever. But if you say a difficulty, I think it starts from when I have my own music school lah. So yes, if you say as a role, as a school principal, yeah, it's like wow. Then the way last time I'm thinking like, if I'm the school principal, so I can no need to teach too much. Every day to sit on the counter to say hi and bye to all my parents. That's it. Actually not at all. So yeah, you have to facing a lot of things lah, like especially parenting, because it's not my initial students, it's from the other students' parents. So if like something happens coming on, so I'm the one to take the responsibility to deal with the parents, or maybe deal with the teacher first, whatever, so become like a middleman really. And then like a decision maker, I'm not the one only can say yes, I need to get approval from A and B directors or more. So if you say I'm still learning for sure, because the past 2 years I won't say I learned a lot, because doing lockdown, so everything is just do from online only. So for these 2 years, for the past 2 years, I'm just still focusing on teaching. So start from last year October, is our life is getting back to normal in our music industry, can back on trend really. So yeah, if you say right now it's September, yes, definitely, so close to 1 year already. Yeah, I learned a lot, and especially these things is quite hard to me. So a lot of people were already thinking, I admit myself also, like past to 10 years ago, I told myself, yes, I'm become a drum teacher. If one day I have my own school, then it would be great. So everything, no need to listen everyone, then do whatever I like, whatever. And now actually not one. Because the way, okay, let's say like you want to become a teacher, so because you know how to teach and you know how to do, but doesn't mean that you know how to run the business, right? Somewhere in the technology era. So sometimes I learn my courses is not only for drum anymore. So it's I learn like how to do business, advertising, even those like, of course I'm still very bad, but I'm trying my best to learning all those stuff like to enhance my music school business. So I would say it's not easy at all, but if you really want to do it, definitely you can one. So just my advice lah. So if you say that you want to run run your own music school. So don't only use your teaching way to run your music school. I won't say it works at all. So try to learn some business strategy. So I hope that if you want to do that, maybe you can get some advice from all the industry people advice or businessmen, and you can attend some business course. The business courses to help your business grow up. This is good for you. If you're not, or those like you are the drum teacher only, teaching some 6 days a week somewhere, studio A, B until Z, you can do your own branding. This is the things that I'm quite pushing very hard on my social media. Of course, I'm not so aggressive at all, but I try my best because it's very, very accidentally for my Instagram. I won't say it's huge, a lot of followers, but all the followers know my life are doing what, especially in teaching drums. So some of my student enrollment is start from my Instagram, to be honest. Yeah. So if you say last time, not at all. It's just by like Asian way, like one by one to introduce here and there, one split to two split to four, like that, like pyramid. But now it's different already. It's more easier and convenience by social media. But you must know how to play the games lah. So it's not to say like, okay, I just post there, just leave it there. So it's not effective at all. So you must do a lot of things. If everyone have the budget, you can try and learn all those I would say multimedia course. Yeah, this is the way I can advise for all the next generation drummers lah. Yeah.
Well, that's some sound advice actually, Edwin. So yeah, I definitely do agree with the fact that being a music school owner myself as well, is that we not only have to just only focus on teaching, but we also have to deal with account management as well as social media marketing, or how do you actually talk with parents to convince them about whether or not your child is learning well. So there's also a lot of those communication skills as well that is required for you to do. And yeah, definitely everything that you said definitely hits right on the money as well, and including social media, because I also like to post a lot of things online. At the very beginning, I just posted up, no hashtags, nothing, just there you go. And how many views I get? Like 2, 3, 5 likes. And then yeah, I definitely realized, oh, hashtag is a thing. All right, you have to share it to many different social media sources as well. So definitely that is the things that we required. So then we go back to the fact that right now is, if you're a music school owner and you're also teaching, so sometimes do you have the difficulty finding time to actually split yourself into so many different roles, doing the accounts, doing marketing, doing teaching, and then also maybe or perhaps working on other side projects as well? How do you manage to find the time to do everything?
Wow. You're very quite personal, but I don't mind to share is of course I appreciate my partners to help me a lot lah. These are things, especially on account sides. So if you say like I want to give you some advice, right? So if I'm the one is not so pro in accounting, right? So I'd rather to voice out to my director, is that possible if we have someone to help me, to help us to monitor all this part? This is my request. So as my director A and B also know that, yeah, they saw my schedule is quite packed. Even after class, somewhat now I become a husband already. So some of the time to spend with my wife some more. So it's quite hard to commit. Last time I took all the things until like you say, you ask me difficult or not. Yes, really. After class already, the job is never end. You continue to do this and that. So voice out is very, very important. So as a studio owner and you have a partners, right? Everything must voice out. If you say can voice out peacefully, I won't say yes at all. So if you say like just a little bit argument, but it's still not so aggressive one, you cannot avoid lah, I would say. It's still going on one. But as long as everyone, as a director, everyone also wish that the business will can continue grow up, everyone can survive, everyone have a good life in the future some more. So voice out is very important. So the things is like, okay, this is the things I can't do, especially accounting, because of what I do, I have a lot of mistake already. So I'd rather voice out to let my director knows. Then my director will ask someone to handle it, which is source out, I would say. Source out the things that let people help us do it. And then my personally, let's say for finish my classes, I would definitely like come back for sure. Actually, I'm the person, like just I mentioned, I can learn everything, like not necessary in physical way. I can be digital one. So actually from 11 p.m. to before 1 a.m. is my time for learning. If I want to learn new things, whatever in the drumming, but the drumming it will be difficult to me, so I can't play directly. So what I can do is after I watching all the videos or the notes, then I will just take note. Then the next day morning, I'm back to studio, continue on it. If you say last time, that's just I mentioned in the beginning, or those I learn all the online lessons like live feed one. So in the midnight, because they are all American drummer, right? So their morning time, we are the night time. Until they're asking me, hey, can you play some? I said I wish to, but in Malaysia right now it's 2 a.m. So if I doing this, I think neighbor will kill me. So they all like freak out, they laugh. Oh my god, you are the only Asian. Wow, oh my god. They say like, wow, I like your dedication or whatever. So of course I appreciate the way they say lah, of course. So but what I can do, I have the request also. I say everything will take notes. After that, I will try to practice myself lah. Of course they appreciate. And they also allowed me to do some recording, whatever, So yeah, so I would say like my time, I can share with you 11 to I would say 1 a.m. sometime, or maybe 12 is my learning time. But maybe sometimes I will just do final cross check on my accounting. Everything do after my class. And then if you say event preparation, yes, it will be like involved with my directors to arrange. So sometimes like after my class, because my regular class finish around 7 or 8 sometimes. If you say Wednesday until Friday, yes, it's until 7 only. Actually, it's continued the other things. So yes, you say you want to survive, but if you are standing right now as a studio owner, so you must give some time to do the other things to enhance your business lah. This is what I say. Difficulty is not yes, but you must know time management is really, really important. So and then if you say drum transcribe everything, to be honest, also do on the night time, but some production I will doing on the morning, because especially Monday, Tuesday, the morning classes not much, so I will do all my transcription works lah so far. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a very tough job that you have, man. It's like you're just working 24/7 almost. Just wake up, go to work, and then go home, sleep, wake up, go to work again. Do you still manage to at least find some time for yourself to do other things outside of drumming? As in, like, you can do anything you enjoy in your free time?
Oh yes, definitely. So especially like Sunday lah, because I told myself like if sometimes have some event, I don't mind. But if really off season or whatever, I really hope that the Sunday is my free time for families and for myself. If you say my Sunday, what I was doing, so if you say before COVID time or during COVID time, Sunday I'm still continue whatever same related with music and drums one. Now become another rule already, so I'm not so intense. So it's just like things to do, like to do. I would say window shopping lah, but the intention is just I want to walk more lah, for sure. And then movies for sure, I'm quite enjoy it. And then the third one, I know Raymond is a gamer, so I won't claim myself as a gamer. So I would say like just hobby lah, to play games lah. Yes, sometimes I play games, especially during lockdown lah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yes, I am a big gamer myself, as most people would know. Yeah. Also, I also got myself a PlayStation 5 just to play games to like relax as well. I also heard your wife also recently got a PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah. Right after come back from KK.
Wow, and yeah, did you also get the chance to also play a lot with your wife on that?
Technically, I think around got 1 month plus already. I only managed to play one time.
Oh, what? Really? That busy?
Not to say she not allowed me to play. It's just that I really impressed. Oh my god, the graphic is so nice or whatever. But I'm so I say I'm not a gamer. So if another one is a gamer, to see a beginner play, right? So that's why I have a little bit stressed lah. Like, oh, but I really cannot. It's like, oh my god, okay. Even play Spider-Man, still play like one of the level called what lah? Friendly Neighbor.
Oh, I think that's like somewhere in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Just play like, then like, I really cannot do at once for me, I would say sometimes, So I say, okay, I pass back to you. You continue to play. But of course, I personally quite enjoy my wife playing. While she playing, I can sitting there, see all the graphics, all the games like this. He will explain to me, wow. So it's quite interesting lah, for sure.
Oh, that's like such a unique perspective, because usually it's like on my side, I'm the one who's playing, and then my wife will be like, every once in a while, just watch, what are you playing? Okay, cool, then walks away.
Yeah, so I'm the one, the balik one, the reverse one.
Okay, that's interesting. So, of course, okay, so like when we go back to some of the things that I've also mentioned is that so besides, yes, you have done so many things in the music industry as being a music school owner and then as well as a drum educator. I also know that we have mentioned at the beginning of the video that you are also a Roland artist as well as a Dixon and Alpha Drumbooks. May I ask how did that come about? Did they approach you or did you approach them?
I approach them some. If you say Dixon is quite like a project, so if you say I can sharing with the Dixon one, they're looking for another artist. It's more on like a special way, mostly like a teaching one. So they give me a chance to do lah. It's just like a short project with them. So see whether in the A&R department they okay with it or not lah. So that's why I did some covers and then I go a lot of some places, do workshop, anything. Yeah, so after that they say they are quite comfortable what I'm doing. Everything is related with education because they know that education really can enhance their branding and their business way, because it's really like a teacher will influence the teacher. So the student will everything like, oh, if can I can get whatever teacher have. Maybe the way maybe they are thinking is like this lah. So I'm trying to do it. Of course, I appreciate it. Roland approached me, give me this opportunity to do it also. So for Roland one is like how to say, especially when doing COVID times lah. So it's like because a lot of people stuck and stay at home. So if you really want to play acoustic drum, it's couldn't because about the acoustic sounds. You can't get the soundproof room or whatever. So I believe past 2 years in digital drums products, it will be very, very good business. So they also say that we need someone special to deliver education part. And also those of this brand, Alpha Drumbooks, Roland and Dixon, they never control me too much of what I want to deliver, especially in the content lah. So they are still enjoying it. And then for physical event, I hope they will coming back. Of course, I already did some physical event ready for Lawrence. So upcoming, I hope that I can contribute some event for Dixon drums and Alpha Drumbooks product, and also for minor cymbals lah, for sure. So, but the things I want to mention is like, I would say I still doing the things that I want. I would say like first thing lah, to deliver in full lah. So whether the products for me, yes, of course I'm very, very happy because it's something that I want and something that I try already. I like it. So maybe that time lah, especially when before COVID time, I received a lot of people asking me a lot about endorsement things lah. Yeah.
Whoa, excellent. Like, okay, let's go back a bit. You also mentioned minor cymbals. You're also endorsed by minor cymbals as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Congratulations, man. That is like, those are my favorite brand of cymbals actually.
Thank you.
Wow. Of course, we go back to like maybe some things about endorsements, right? What are there any misconceptions when it comes to endorsements? Because a lot of people would think, oh, you're endorsed, that means you get free stuff, right? Is that true or?
Yeah. Not at all, for sure. Okay. So for me, like, everything have to be win-win situations lah for me. So some say it's win-win, but some will say 3 wins, right? So it's like a triangle shape one. So like I want to contribute 51% to the brand company, and then I hope that company can support me another 49% of appreciate my hard work to enhance my career, right? So then maybe Raymond will say, oh, that means you will get free stuff or whatever. No at all. So some product I gonna pay also. but of course I will get a better price because they offer me. But actually, I would say it's like, once you get all these things ready, definitely you need to work hard, right? Yeah, definitely, ma. So it will be win-win situation for me, lah. So, this is a lot of people were confusing. Are you get free stuff or whatever? I would say not at all, actually. Yeah. So, or maybe like it just a project term sponsorship. Okay, after this term, are you comfortable with this project? If you yes, then we can continue to continue to work it out, and then or not, then you will dismiss the project or whatever. But for me right now, I'm still very happy with working all those branch company at the moment. So first thing, because maybe I do something that is really, really different, especially when I want the person that want to deliver education informations lah. So that's why people will find it interesting. So want to work it with me on those of these projects lah. Yeah. So if you say endorsement, people will ask, hey man, you get endorsement. So right now you get free stuff and then they will pay you when you tour or whatever. Actually, not at all. Sorry to say. So everything is based on I really want to commit, right? So sometimes people, can you mind to share with me what is your life after you get endorsement? I said just normal. I'm still work 6 days a week and still need to cook, still need to eat, still need to survive, do all those things. Then some people will think like, then what for you want to get all of these things? Then I ask them, do you think benefit with you or not? Okay, I won't mention the people name. They will say not at all. So yeah lah, it's different people, different point of view, right? So I would say, yeah, you may feel that it's not good for you. So perhaps maybe it's good for me. But everything is related about passions, right? So I said continue. Because they will misunderstand about endorsement things. You will get free stuff, you will get extra pay, then you will get better life or whatever. For me, I'm not sure is it another country, yes or not, but what I heard from is not at all for me. Even those like especially one of the brands, Sono, right, from Germany, no matter how, they also want artists to pay their products. Because I would say like it's an appreciation lah. So if you like everything get free stuff, maybe you won't appreciate your products lah. I mean, you won't appreciate your instruments. Like, oh, okay, my drum gets scratched already. It's okay lah, never mind. Since it's free product, so it's okay. I just request company give me another new one. So sometimes I feel bad. I won't do that. I still really take good care about whatever I have right now, all the products. Yeah. So it'll be win-win situation for me. But for me, I would try to make all the effort 51% to the brand company instead of 50-50. Yeah, extra one more, I would say.
Wow, then that means like, all of these companies are definitely very happy to have you on board as part of their team. Of course, do you also like catch up on some of the latest news with some of the brand new releases of products as well with all these brands?
Yes.
These are some exciting times as well. I also like read recently the news that Roland and DW drums have just somewhat merged, right? So yeah, definitely. You got any speculations as to what kind of products they might be coming out with?
Maybe I can share another time. I'm still not sure yet. But what I know, if really these things happens really like, Roland bought DW already. So I believe in the upcoming products like, or maybe like it still remain TD27 or 17 or 07 perhaps. Maybe it's just a firmware update. I hope that the day will come, like, you know what? Whatever we play right now, all the drums in Roland brands, actually all the drum sounds from DW. This is what I wish that the day will come.
Oh man, yeah, definitely. I think that is coming. I am willing to bet good money on that.
Yeah. So whether like firmware update or subscription based or whatever, I'm not sure yet. But I believe in those, like in the future, who know, maybe like TD27 or maybe TD50, the new version, like TD another numbers or upcoming all the sound library, everything is definitely sounds is from DW really. So this I would think like that lah. Yeah, because right now I'm not sure. Yes, we know around all the Roland acoustics preset setup actually is recorded by the acoustic drums. If you say the other brand, perhaps is from the other brand drum acoustic drum record, because Roland most of the time is, you know what, is distribute to do the product, all the digital stuff. So now I'm just curious, when acoustic drum, which brand of drum they are using for records. This is I found that it's quite interesting at the moment. But right now, I think upcoming product I will definitely trust is everything is by TW or maybe PDP already lah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this is like really exciting times. I'm also like really looking forward to hear what Roland has come up with next, because I myself is also like a big Roland fan as well, because yeah, all of my drum covers I'm just using the Roland stuff. So just the tried and true method of just getting just good sounds out all of the time.
I have a question to ask Raymond. Is, let's say like 6 days a week, so 7 days a week, you would touch more on acoustic drum or digital drums?
Well, currently I would say I touch 90% of the time I'm actually touching digital drums now. So yeah, especially at my music school, Legato Music, all of our drums has already been converted into digital drums. So even the acoustic ones, I've also just DIYed myself to make it acoustic by just putting mesh heads, adding the Roland triggers, and then just using a module and just adjust the sensitivity and tone and everything. Because we have like about 4 drum teachers in this place, so if all of us are always teaching at the same time, all using acoustic drums, it is a nightmare, and for all of our piano teachers as well, because it's just so loud. So we had to come up with some sort of compromise to like get some sort of still have acoustic size level type of drums, but we still have digital, but still make it digital, so that way it's not so noisy. So yeah, definitely when you come to KK, would love to show you in person like how I managed to do that as well.
Like, I believe because I saw your YouTube channel, sometimes you will upload your worship drum cam also. So like, will you find difficult like when you go back to church, because in church I believe you are playing acoustic drums, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Sometimes you might find that sometimes you lose your touch or not when you're back to playing acoustic drums.
Yeah, that is actually a very good question. So usually, at least from my point of view, I would definitely say it will definitely affect you if you just play 100% digital drums all the time forever and ever and never touch an acoustic. Then yes, you're definitely going to feel some sort of a weird whiplash as effect, because you will realize when you hit a snare, like, oh wow, I forgot it was this loud acoustically speaking. And there's also like those little minute things as well, because I would say, of course, yeah, the great thing about digital drums is that everything has the low volume, and then you can still make it sound nice, even if you can get away with hitting the toms at different areas and it still sounds nice. But then if you were to do that on the acoustic drums, then yeah, if you hit the tom at the top corners and you realize it doesn't sound as nice as you normally when you hit the digital drums. So yes, there's definitely that difficulty as well. But personally, I've been playing drums for almost 20 years of my life now. The previous 10 to 15 years has always been purely acoustic, and only I've switched to being more 90% digital ever since the pandemic times actually. So yeah, from then on, I'm just like constantly using digital and realize, oh, this is quite fun. I can do a lot more interesting things as well. So yeah, there's definitely pros and cons, I would say. But yes, it definitely will affect your playing. So that's why I would also encourage everyone to play both digital and acoustic. Yeah, what about yourself? Does it affect your playing?
If you say as a beginning, yes. Then after that, where I will say yes is because I use the compact series, because before I get the VAD series is a TD17 KVX first. So that time I play, wow, so amazing. Wow, I can develop these new chops. Wow, it's so amazing. Then back to studio that, oh, actually I can't do that. So this is I'm start to concern really. So yes, of course, although my student, because of the sound concern, they still get digital drums, I will be asking them, please make sure your pads tuning don't tilt too high. For those if you are using Roland product, which is a mesh case especially, so don't tune too tight, because you won't get same response if you back to your acoustic drums. So this is the things that I already mentioned to my students. So then one thing is for sure is like Raymond definitely know one of the TD27 lineup will have two. One is the under VAD series, and then one is the TD27 KV. It's so called, it looks like KVX lah. Actually, I got a lot of people question me about this. If you say price range, these two model will cost another 10k. If like Raymond willing to pay another 10k, you can get the VAD series ready. So because I got one of my students get TD27, the parents, I said as a mom, she want to get VAD series, but the husband not allowed. Then the husband questioned me, teacher, can you tell me why I want to spend another 10K to get four shelves? Because the difference is just these things, but actually symbol is slightly different also lah. So if you say VAD series, I can share with Raymond, like the touching is really quite close to your acoustic. I would say 90%. So if you say right now of all my toms and the snare tuning, I think start from open box until now I didn't touch at all, because I found that the response is quite close to my acoustic drum. So that's why this is the way why Roland have this new product for the VAD series, so that we really make our drummers dream come true lah. If you are the home-based drummer, cannot build an acoustic room or soundproof room, so this will solve your problem. If you say difficulty, yes or not, I would say maybe 10 to 20%, but I would convince myself, okay, now I'm back to my acoustic already, so please you must get the touch as soon as possible. So like you say, because Raymond past 10 years ago, 20 years, most of the time you are the 90% to play acoustic drum. Now it's only convert. So that's why right now to Raymond definitely not a problem. Sometimes shift here and there. This is the thing that I'm just concerned to my all young drummers. So of course I encourage them. So if they cannot afford, I will ask them, if your time allowed, you can come to my studio, have a studio rental sections if my studio is available. If some students say, oh, sorry teacher, I can't do that, I can't commit too much time to travel again to studio for practicing, I say fine, maybe at least you can get practice pad. And then after that, you can consider to get the digital drums also. So it's a bit quite hard to ask students to get VAD, but so far right now, also I got students to get 27, 17, and even TD07 also lah. So, but at the same time, not the way like I just want to teaching them like, oh, make sure play this and that. Sometimes we'll ask them the touching is how, make sure you're back to your acoustic drum. You must to constant, like you say, the hitting zone must be all the time, it will be center, you know. So I also ask them to make sure your setting, try to set as close as possible like how you play your real drums. Don't because of like all the picture you show in Google, the drums, how they put, then you just want to follow. Maybe the setting might not suitable for you. So make sure do all the things set up is suitable for yourself lah. This is the way I'm always convince them. Yeah. So if Raymond, if you have chance, come to KL or come to Selangor again, you can try my VAD series. Trust me, you will like it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll definitely take you up on that offer. I personally have actually used the TD50 lineup actually. This was before they came up with the VAD line, so I know about the position censoring of the snare drum as well as the the digital ride. So yes, he's like, you can touch, you can even use brushes on the snare, even cross stick, you don't have to press a button to turn on the cross stick, it knows of the sensor. So that is like one of the things I was super impressed with back in like, I think it was 2017 when the TD50 came out. I had a chance to actually try that out in Hong Kong in the past. So that was like a really fun time. And then now that, yeah, the VAD line, I'm actually like, wow, I actually want to get one. And then I saw the price, I'm like, whoa, that's pricey. I think I'll just convert my acoustic for now. That is a currently cheaper option. Like because you yourself as music educator doing all this stuff, you also have worked with Danny Chen on not only by releasing one book but also release two books, right? How to play drums for the beginner and how to play drums exploring musical styles, right? These are the two. So yeah, I'll just put that up for the audience to see. So that definitely, yeah, love the books. So there are just some of the questions that I have for you when you guys created this book. Like, why did you guys decide to create a drum method book for beginners? Because definitely, as you already know, you've been teaching for so long. There's literally hundreds of different types of drum method books for beginners all the way to advanced. So why did you guys decide to create your own?
Okay, first thing for sure is like past 2 years or 3 years, actually quite a lot of young drum teacher. So then of course they're playing why no judgment, even they play better than me. Then I found that they say, oh, I want to pursue in this music career, I want to teach. Actually they have no idea at all. So then I asked them, let's say the student that not I taught them, then how you learn from beginning? They say I don't know at all. So maybe the way they are thinking, they're teaching is just like, okay, now I'm the drummer, very pro now. I should teach you, so just everything follow my instruction. I'm the Luke Holland, I will train you become another Luke Holland. The way they're teaching is different. So I would say no structure and no idea or step by step. Of course, like Raymond say, if you say beginner method book, Google search a lot, right? Or even YouTube resources also a lot. But I would say this book is quite fulfilled to our country, like Asian way learning. Okay, I won't say Asia lah. I would just say our local here lah. Huh? So sometimes it's quite hard to convince us students to get all those external resources book at the same time. So the parents will question a lot. Why I need to get this? If I don't get this, it's like how sometimes it's very hard to convince. So why not? The way I'm discussed with Mr. Danny, so it's more on like one solution of the first keywords we want to help is not only for students, and for sure it's a new generation or maybe experienced teachers makes their job easier, which is using one book you can solve everything, right? So of course, meanwhile also called like to cater for how the student can sit for exam syllabus, especially rock school. No matter how after we all review, or those you are the syllabus you want to learn from, I think the other LCM or maybe Trinity or rock and pop, definitely this book also can sustain, can enhance, you can go the other level one. Because a lot of people ask me when I release this book, is it specialized for rock school? I won't say yes at the beginning, and also we say not lah. I would say the book is right for how to become a drummer, learn by proper way. That's the first thing. So of course I'm not criticizing all the teachers don't know how to teach, but I would say I would try to help all the young drummer, or all those experienced teacher, make sure all your to try to help your all job go very easily. Just turn on your textbook, then you can one stop off, you can go already. No need to spend some time to get another extra resources here and there to do, because sometimes you do this because I found that some of my students, they might not interesting. They're like, okay, so you asked me to do rock school textbook already, then what for you asked me to do the other thing? Your student will have a lot of questions. Back to last time when I don't have my own books lah. So yeah, every time, if no iPad era, is everything one bag, everything like resources book here and there. So and then like convince the student to get it, student might not get it, so why not just make it this. Then after that I will ask Mr. Danny, why not we try to do this project? When both of us agree, say yes, we only, until right now so far, we only have one physical meeting. If you say last year beginning, one physical meeting only, we drop out already, A4 paper, drop out, okay, this is the book one, roughly what we want to do, boom, then lockdown. So then all the things, discussions, everything just go by Zoom only. And then discussions, share screen, the transmission, everything do here and there, everything we keep update each other. I would say at least once a week, right? That time because of lockdown, so my time is quite flexible. Especially like, how to say, the whole day, both of us just discussion about the books only. Whole day, from morning until evening. Serious. It's just like another job, like 10 to 5 like that,
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and even those like until now book 2, but let's say if it's, of course we still continue this routine, but maybe it's not for whole day, maybe it's still half day for sure, because we are continue for book 3. I hope that this year end will release. If like something dragging or whatever, I think next year it will be released also lah. We are on the way going, because our target will finish 5 books for sure. Then again, people will ask, so that means can only for grade 5 only. So maybe I would say not at all. If you say, because right now I believe if as Raymond, you can see our 2 books here. If you say right now it's only go for grade 2, I don't think so. It's more than that.
Definitely higher. Yeah, much higher.
Yeah, definitely higher. So that's why people, I will, so at the same time I will concern like, is it too hard to them sometimes? But I've been teaching so many years, some little bit of the things that same like how I'm teaching my student. I think it's belief. I believe it's can one. So I'm trying to do this. So that's why like we discuss with Danny about the contents, the flow, everything. Why not we try this way? Is that possible or not? And I appreciate that Mr. Danny also trusts me. You give me a chance. He also agree. Of course, we both got discussion about the structure form, everything like how to step by step go. I will explain why we cannot get the other publisher method book. I'm not saying they are not good, whatever, because they also were concerned about how about all those drama is self-taught one. Just go for Kinyo Kuminya or some bookstore. They just want to get this book, then go and learn by themselves. So that's why as a publisher, they were my concern that I should give them all things. So like learn halfway, like another page, then will become like, oh, I will teach you how to play shuffle. Maybe the drummer cannot get solid on the double stroke, then you go and to go for play shuffle already. So it will be confusing. So this is the things that I've got one teacher to share with me. His experience until right now, he still have this problem like trauma. Until right now, he not at the moment not willing to move forward to these things. First thing is like he get the method books, ask parents to get it, teach halfway, the level is getting you know what, it's getting tough already. But he say as an educator, it's too hard, it's not on the right time to learn this thing. Then might jump page or maybe didn't use the page. Then one day the parents will question him again. Why you ask me buy this book, but you say you only use for 40% only, or not even 50%. So he will be in trouble on this thing issue. Until right now, he's not confident at all. So after he review our drum books, more confidence now. It's really by step. I won't say it's fulfilled for everyone, but I will say I confident it really help for our local. I won't dream too far away at the moment. At least that can contribute to our drum teacher community or drum community. At least in our Malaysia, you have a good structured way to learning. Even those to help for experienced teacher, your teaching staff is easier. For the new teacher, you have a new idea how to teach. And for benefit back to student, you will learn more things instead of you just want to play with your music or pop songs, you know. Yeah.
All right, excellent, man. That's good to hear. So just like a side question as well, because a lot of people also are curious because you've released these two books. I have to ask, like, who is she? Because we've all been wondering, like, why is it that it's a picture of a girl on the drums but not you or Danny?
Oh, okay. So of course, actually my ex-students before, okay, and right now ex-student, sorry, ex-student, ex-girlfriend, not. Okay, so if you follow her, you can see also a part of a KOL already lah, right? I think at least got 100k followers at the moment.
Whoa.
Yeah, when we all approach her for this project, that time is already close to 80k. Yeah, so now it's 100 more than that already. I would say he is the first line one, first fun line of the KOL lah. It's not the micro KOL already. Okay, but of course right now she got further study to I think Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So not so much contact at the moment because it's a different career already. So appreciate that she helped me last time for this drum. So maybe I can answer you why we didn't use like Edwin face lah, or Danny face lah. So I would say like maybe it's not suitable for me. This is both of us decisions lah. So first thing, because if you say I'm the author only publishing the books, okay, perhaps I would say maybe I can put my face. But at the same time, I'm still a drum educator. So if you put, let's say like we want to put our face in the textbook cover there, so people will misunderstanding like, oh, this book is like method like Edwin one-to-one. That means that maybe something that is not suitable for me. So that's why just you can assume like we have a lot of way of thinking, like concern a lot of things. So then I will say my facial expressions weren't so catchy with all the kids one. I to be honest also, I'm quite rare to teach for all those below 10 students, because I have very, very good experience. Like I used to it already, even though my student partner say, okay, you don't waste your talent, you just teach all the students from teenage and above lah to until seniors. Because I didn't do anything, I still make fun to the student. The student also will cry in the classroom because my expression is too fierce, right? So I can share with you my stories like, oh, the student came, ding dong, I just pray, I say hi to them. They also like not want to talk with me, you know, they also fierce. So that's why this is the things that this is my personal concerns lah. So I don't mind to share with you today. So after that, you know what? Then after that, like to Danny, he have his concerns also. So of course we want to make something is special lah. So why not to make something like, why not we just ask someone to become our textbook cover? So wow, after that like it's quite good feedback lah. I say, oh, it's very, very special lah. Because like last time we started to split our news, we were preparing our books. People way of thinking like, oh, it's like Edwin face in front of cover or whatever. Then pop up, oh, it's another person. So I think it will be good lah, right, for me. So we also don't want to do like an old school way or just display the drums only, no one else there. So we want to make it like more, I would say like magazine style, you know. Yeah, so that's why you can see the textbook, all the pages is colorful one, right? The design, everything. So that's why our profession is involved a lot of departments, especially is music department, the music production, and also the graphic designer. It's not only for notation books only, it's quite a lot of things. So I appreciate that Danny will do a lot of things from this book, because I feel bad myself sometimes. I only can deliver all the content and the notation transcriptions only lah. So for the music production, of course, I will try to deal with it. So we'll ask the music production team to create all the music, try like can reliable all the student, easier understanding when they are learning, not so complex, you know. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, those are some really, really awesome stuff, man. So yeah, thank you so much for giving all this stuff. So a little bit more, right? So just like give you some funny rapid fire questions, because this is like something I would like to also do to let other of our audience know more about Dan Edwin. So as you know, I am someone who loves to play games, and you yourself already mentioned not much of a gamer, but I also enjoy watching a lot of anime. So I have to ask this question, Edwin, do you by any chance watch any anime?
Can I say Digimon? Is it considered? Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yes, that's like the OG stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I am, but maybe not so aggressive, like sort of like called what One Piece or One Punch Man. Although I did the cover, but I'm so sorry to say that I haven't watched the One Punch Man series, you know.
Oh wow, serious? Oh man. Oh, you gotta watch that, man. Like that's like the really, really good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But of course, like also I could introduce you one, like because you yourself as a musician, I think I've showed you this before in the past. There's a one about talking about jazz musicians and how they play this stuff. Yeah, you could try watching that. I like recommend you try to watch Kids on the Slope. So that is like one of those that if you see like the drumming is accurate, they draw, everything is all animated accurately. So definitely a good stuff for you to watch. Sorry, like I have to do the anime thing because it's like I have to talk about anime, man, at some point. It's just like my thing. Okay, so before we go, right, is there any advice you could like give to anybody who is considering going into this career path, either as a drum teacher or a drum performer or music school owner?
Let's say start from student first. Because we are provide rhythm sections, so always remember, this same things like how I teach my student: rhythm first, dynamics later. Why I would say that if you don't understand about rhythm, how can you solve the upcoming for the dynamic stuff lah? So where as I mentioned, you get rhythm correct first. Rhythms we do later. So this is the things I will remind my students. You say as a drum teacher, so the same time if you are still let's say like drum teacher, right? So confident yourself and then try your best to deliver the information to your student. It's not like teaching your student, because I would say like teaching if you say teaching is sounds like academy, right? Okay, this is the things that you do, ABC, then you go home do, that's it. So why not you try to be a positive way, to be like passion, you really want to deliver the info to your students. So I think it will be more helpful, right? Of course, some students come here to really want to learn something, but I believe you have more content, more things to teach your students. So especially for young drummers, young drummers always have this feeling. To me also, when you teach all those, a person is like actually especially when you teach seniors or whatever. So one thing, be humble, pay respect your student. If your student is a senior or adult, this is the normal things I think you're gonna do right? Be respect or whatever. But of course, if you're teaching way, just do casually, relax, be humble. I believe your student also will happy the way you teachings one. So don't be afraid like you will say wrong things or whatever. Yeah. So make it like friends, But of course, not talk too much in the classrooms, right? Okay, for studio owner, wow, it will 24/7. So but of course, don't give up. Yeah, if you want to go for this as want to become a studio owner, so nothing will be perfect. Just one thing I would say, you might gonna sacrifice a lot of things so it's depending which part of you want to sacrifice. You will say I got sacrifice or not, I will say yes. It's just that not so obvious on me, right? But I got sacrifice some things really. It's just that not so close to in the my daily jobs only so okay, I put aside already, so I focus on the studio for my studio stuff Yeah, so I believe one thing is, if you are focused the things that you want to do, definitely you can see your result going up Yeah, so because some of the industry people told me, hey Edwin, why not you consider to full-time in your performing? Trust me, you will definitely can get very, very good reputation, get very good in this industry and performing. I would say I'm interesting. It's just that I prefer in betweens I would say. But of course, for teaching is my passion, so that's why I'm still prefer to stay in my teaching career. So, but of course, right now, if people ask me to do, hey, are you willing to do this project? Are you willing to do substitute drummer to replace me for this gig tonight? I just go. If I'm ready. If I can't do it, I will say no. Yeah, like as our age right now, sometimes you must learn how to say no, right? Don't because of like opportunity, you're not confident and still say yes, then you run up, then you will spoil your reputation also, right? So do whatever you can. If really cannot, just say no. This is my advice Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you so much, Edwin, for coming on for today. Last thing is that where can we as the audience find you on any of your social media handles?
Yeah, do follow me. Actually, it's very easier. So maybe you can just type from Google Edwin Boon drummer. It will pop up a lot from Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. It's very easy to get because I structure all my names will be quite common. Just Edwin Boon drummer. At the same time, you can get all my info in the Google, so definitely you can get from YouTube, my YouTube channels, and Facebook and Instagram also. Just type Edwin Boon drummer. Yes. Do follow my studio Facebook and Instagram. It's just Bobo's Music Studio. And then for my publication social media, just called Drumbooks only. It's very easier. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. We'll leave that all into the description. All right, so thank you so much for coming on. I think that's it for now. So definitely will be more of this type of stuff could be coming in the future. So if you guys enjoy and like interviews or podcasts that we've set up, do let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.